Every time she hears the wind, someone dies. The terrifying part is she always knows who it will be. This is the story of a woman who hears the wind before tragedy happens. Most scary stories are about people seeing monsters, but this one is different. In this story, the monster is the one telling it. Her friends jokingly call her a banshee, like the spirit from old legends that appears before someone dies. But she doesn't scream, she doesn't appear in shadows. She simply knows it started when she was 6 years old. She lived in Ohio with her parents. Her aunt lived just across the road. Her aunt had breast cancer. After months of treatment, the doctors said she was in remission. Everyone felt hopeful. But one night in October, the little girl had a dream. She saw a pale blue woman standing outside her bedroom window. That woman was completely still. Her hair did not move. Her dress did not move. But the wind around her was loud. The woman looked across the street toward her aunt's house. Then she turned and whispered, "It is done. She is gone." The girl woke up screaming. Her parents rushed into her room. She pointed across the road and cried, "She is dead." They tried to calm her down. They said everything was fine. And then the phone rang. Her aunt had passed away in her sleep. 10 years later, it happened again. Another aunt, another fight with cancer. Doctors said she was stable. That night, she dreamed of her aunt lying on a hospital bed. Soft pink light surrounded her. Then a wind began to rise. At first it was gentle. Then small pieces of her body began to drift away, like sand in the air. The wind grew louder. The pink light turned dark, and her aunt's body collapsed into nothing. She woke up and told her mother she will die tonight. That evening the phone rang again. She was right. As the years passed, the dreams continued. When her father dies, she saw it too. In her dream, he was asleep. Suddenly, his chest burst open. Hours later, they were told he had died from a massive heart attack. The deaths are always clear. She knows who, but disasters are different. They are harder to understand. One night, she dreamed that someone she knew was drowning inside his house. The strange part was he lived in the desert. Drowning made no sense until a pipe burst in the apartment above him and the water poured into his bedroom while he slept. Another time, after she moved to Australia, she felt sudden fear about going to a family gathering. There was no reason. She just felt the wind calling. On the way there, a violent storm hit. Hail fell from the sky. Trees bent in every direction. Suddenly, she shouted at her husband, "Stop!" He hit the brakes. 1 second later, a huge tree branch crashed down in front of their car. If they had not stopped, it would have crushed them. The moment the branch fell, her fear disappeared. The danger had passed. The most recent warning came in December 2025. The dream started peacefully. A beach, warm sunlight, waves rolling onto the shore, a soft breeze. Then the sand began to lift into the air. The wind grew louder, not a scream of death, but a deep howl, a promise of disaster. She woke up shaking and told her husband to call their friend. That friend had planned to spend the day at the beach. After some convincing, he agreed to stay home. That night, while they were eating dinner together, the news appeared on television. A mass shooting at the very beach he planned to visit. 15 people were dead. If he had gone, he would have been there. This is not a ghost story. She doesn't see shadows. She doesn't chase spirits. She hears the wind, and the louder it calls, the worse the tragedy will be.